Welcome to episode 1 of our Madden 25 New England Patriots franchise. I've got a bit of a smile on my face, a little smirk going, because this was a bit of a pivot. I was going to be the Saints, and they still might be our online team, so don't get too mad, unless you're a Giants fan, because that was kind of the plan. Saints offline, Giants online, and now it seems like Patriots offline, Saints online. But I felt like with all of the years that the Patriots were so good, so godly, and you just couldn't really beat them because they didn't need help, they were winning all on their own, it's better than ever to choose this team as a franchise squad. Matthew Judon obviously just yesterday traded for a future third-round pick. The team, even with him, was still already really old and didn't have a lot of playmakers. And now more than ever, that is really, really true. They have 0 X Factors, 1 superstar, which I think actually is Judon, so that's about to go away, 21 stars, all made up of mainly older players, and 3 hidden devs. One of those hidden devs, though, is quite possibly the future in Drake Maye, but even with him, this team needs so much help. The big ironic part of the reason why the Patriots have been so bad lately is because they have struggled in drafting. A lot of their first and second round players are just simply backups in the league right now, and they just haven't had a great draft class in really a long time. I mean, even when Brady was still playing here, that's kind of the reason why Brady left, is because they just weren't supplying the team with talent. That is still the case. They've done well in the offseason outside of the draft, a little bit with free agent pickups like Tavai, and then of course having Jeromepkr is great. But overall, the team is still lacking, and of course, it is going to be, in my opinion, the perfect team to rebuild. Anyways, if we can get to 750 likes by tomorrow, we'll have episode 2. If not, it'll probably be on Saturday. But that's basically all I wanted to say. Let's get into this episode. Now we're actually looking at the roster, what's left of the roster after trading off Matthew Judon. The big problem with this team for the most part isn't just lack of talent, but the fact that a lot of the players on this team are on the older side. You look at a guy like Kendrick Bourne, the projected wide receiver 1, is very, very old at 29 years old and 80 overall. It's really painful to say very, very old, and I'm literally the same age as him in real life. You have Hunter Henry, who once upon a time was really, really good, 29 years old. Still good if we can keep him healthy, and he will obviously be our tight end 1. But down the line, if we can get someone athletic, maybe a Gronk, maybe the other guy, that would be great. Looking at some other guys, obviously, like KJ Osborne was supposed to be this really solid number 2, number 3 for Minnesota, and showed some glimpses, I will admit, but at 27 years old, 74 overall, the time has passed in-game. Jalen Reagor is just a warm body to have somebody out there. Ramondre Stevenson, I think in-game, he's kind of pushing it a little bit, but I do like these ratings quite a bit, and he definitely will be our running back 1, and I actually don't even plan on replacing him. If he's good, he's just running back 1. Simply put, they obviously added Antonio Gibson, who brings a little bit of speed to the table, at least some of the most speed on this team, which is saying something at 89 speed, 91 excel. Like I said, it's saying something because this team is severely lacking speed across the board. Obviously, with the offensive line, Cole Strange, I mean, not a bad player because he's got star dev, but also another older rookie, 26 years old, 24 as a rookie, I believe, adding to that age to this team longevity-wise. David Andrews, once upon a time, one of the better centers in the league. Still good enough, especially in the run department, but 32 years old. Another guy that needs to be replaced pretty quickly. Another older rookie, City, who is, I think 25 as a rookie. He's 26 now, and he's normal dev. You know, it's tough to develop that long-term. Obviously, Okafor is not a long-term guy, but we have Caden Wallace, another 24-year-old rookie. It's never-ending. They draft the older offensive linemen, and sure, it can work out. It just kind of hasn't. Mike Onwenu, at least, a younger guy, 26 years old, really good. You know, that age is fine when you're really good like that. Athleticism lacking, though, so I doubt he plays anywhere but right tackle, even left tackle. I don't think he's good enough to play that spot for us. But at least you have 1 offensive lineman. Obviously, some of the big names on this team, the newly drafted Jalen Polk, who is 22 years old, got a little bit of height, and once again, lacking in speed, but a guy that has been known to make big plays, and this Patriots team is definitely in need of some big plays. A little surprised he doesn't have aggressive catch, but that's fine. He looks like a pretty solid wide receiver. Demario Douglas, debatably the highest ceiling of any receiver on this team. Of course, as a slot receiver, Also kind of just made a freaking height joke because he's 5'8", so technically is the highest ceiling from him to the ceiling. But definitely a guy that I want to get the ball to a lot. Just seems like a really shifty, fun player to throw to. Then we look over at the 5th wide receiver. Currently, we still have the preseason to play on the roster. Another youngster in Jeromepkr. A little more speed here at 91 speed. Really good jumping, solid catching. Does have drops open pass trait, which is worrisome, but aggressive catch, run into the catch, some pretty good traits there. A little bit of juke ability as well. Could see himself in as the number 2/4 wide receiver. I say 2/4 because we'll see what happens with Kendrick Bourne. Right now, definitely built to be wide receiver 1, but if we feel like the progression chance isn't there and he's really not outperforming any of the youngsters, why not go full youth squad? You know, you might as well. And then, of course, the main name anyone thinks of right now at the Patriots is Drake Maye, the very high draft pick for this team that obviously is the brightest of all the bulbs, at least in Madden. 94 throw power, 82 deep, 79 medium, 93 short. This kind of reminds me of CJ Stroud a little bit less accurate though, and slightly faster, but gives me those vibes. But the thing is, Houston definitely had a lot better of a supporting cast, so we'll see if we can even keep Drake Maye healthy, let alone having a record-breaking performance. Then one of the first orders of business, besides gutting the team by having to trade off Matthew Judon, is I move this team to a 4-3. I think with Marte Mapu, who I usually mess up his name all the time, probably did again there, moving him to outside linebacker off ball, this team's a little bit better built as a 4-3 team, in my opinion. You have the 3 linebackers, while albeit just like offense, I don't know why I said it like that, a little bit on the older side, 28 years old, it definitely has some pretty damn good linebackers. Jelani Tavai, probably saying his name wrong as well. I've only said his name a million times now over the last couple of Maddens. Had a really great season with them last year. We're able to keep him again on a pretty cheap deal, I believe. But really good here. And yeah, he is only 1 year younger than Bentley, but a higher ceiling anyways, because 1 year is still a lot. And of course, he is 2 overalls higher. So a guy that if we can get a dev up for, you never know, could be long-term. Then we go right back to age. Kyle Duggar, the 28-year-old safety. He's not a bad overall. The problem is it's a little misleading because he's more of a run support guy. As you can see, 70 block shed. Wouldn't surprise me to see that be in the top 5 for all safeties. But he only has 72 zone coverage. So yeah, he'll be great near the line of scrimmage. And maybe that's why Marte, which was actually supposed to be a strong safety for us. But yeah, that zone coverage, it's brutal. Jabril Peppers, definitely a more balanced player with 83 zone coverage, 91 hit power, a little bit of speed, but also another guy on the older side, 28 years old. We move over to the corners now. Jonathan Jones, ironically enough, the guy that withheld the longest out of all the corners on this team. Stephon Gilmore couldn't keep up on the team. You know, they ended up getting rid of him. J.C. Jackson, they let him go at some point. Think they brought him back, but I think he's gone again. Jonathan Jones has been here longer than really any of those corners, it seems. Always was fast, 92 speed, 94 excel, still fast. 85 man coverage, 78 zone is great. But once again, another guy that is only star dev and 30 years old. Now we look opposite side of him, and you see a breath of fresh air, yeah. A breath of fresh air in Christian Gonzalez, the 6'2" cornerback that showed a lot of potential. 93 speed, 80 man coverage, 75 zone coverage. Hoping he can stay healthy for us, as he looks like one of the true cornerstones of this team. Of course, you do have other guys like Marcus Jones, Marco Wilson, and Martellus Dial. But for the most part, Marcellus Dial. I'm glad I actually looked at him because I almost just completely sold his name. But for the most part, the 3 names you're going to see, the 2 names really are the ones that we already showed. But that's just for now, because obviously long-term, Jonathan Jones, we'll see what happens with him. As far as the D-line goes, I'm actually probably going to have Keon White as our right end. I know he's a heavy dude. He's more of like a hybrid. You'd rather have him on the interior. But with the athleticism he has, I think, even though he's on the older side for a youngster, in the league at least, there's potential here for him to actually play edge. 88 strength, 80 speed, 81 excel, 75 power move, 74 block shed. I think we're going to let it happen. Of course, weird that he has swim move when he's a power guy, but at least he has the bull rush as well. Then we look on the opposite side of him, Josh Uche, a guy that, of course, they, for the longest time, thought he was going to break out. He was going to be that true number 1 edge. Hasn't done it so far. They gave him a 1-year prove-it deal. And that's where we're at right now. 87 speed, 91 excel, 77 finesse. And he's 25 years old, so there is still a chance. It is dwindling as he gets older, but there is a chance he could be our franchise edge. Then we move on to DT, where Christian Barmore is going to weigh enough for the both of him and Dietrich Wise, as Dietrich Wise is a little undersized. Barmore, though, a guy that had a really big glow-up season, felt like he should have been a higher overall than this, but 82 finesse, 77 block shed, 88 strength. At 25 years old, he's another one of those guys that I see as a hopeful cornerstone of this team. And then we already mentioned Dietrich Wise Jr., who's, kind of a hybrid DN interior type of player. We haven't playing DT2 right now because we're desperate, but by the time preseason's over, we could easily see him replaced by some player we trade for because we're desperate, whatever that may be. But for the most part, that is going to be this team. They, of course, have Behringer. They have Joey Sly, who's got a big leg. But for the most part, those are the meat and bones of the 2024 New England Patriots team. And you can kind of see why this is the team we chose. And of course, it's not the most fun stuff to watch, but I think they did add a few little wrinkles to some of these modes, if I'm not mistaken, for training camp. But if they didn't, you might just see the result we get from the drills themselves. Obviously, you get stuff for quarterbacks, running back, wide receivers, and offensive linemen even, which is pretty cool, I think. Do your job to make sure the talent stays safe. Yeah, looking like an offensive lineman one to me. But yeah, so we'll show you glimpses, but for the most part, you're probably just going to see the actual result, which hopefully is gold because you get a full skill point and you cut those rookie snaps down. So if they are hidden dev, you can get the snaps revealed for that dev earlier, which I don't actually know if that does anything, to be fair. But Drake Maye is going to be the guy that we are going to be doing for target passing. Don't you just love target passing? It's my favorite. And we just snuck out the gold. Not that it really matters. As long as you're getting silver, you're winning because you're getting that skill point upgrade. The reps don't really matter. But we'll take it. We're going to... that's what you losers say. The reps don't matter. We get gold anyways, baby. And of course, this one, if you haven't played any College Football 25, I'm so terrible. I'm going to restart. I was too busy yapping. This one's a new one. Pocket presence, where you avoid the balls coming at you. Yep, avoid those balls. And then you throw towards the target, which you get a timer to do so. The balls come at you like really quick, and you're not ready for it, and it really makes you sad. But, that's just the way it goes. And if you're not a bot like me, you usually do pretty well. But once again, I'm a bot, so we'll see what happens. That was a good throw, I think. I mean, they slowed it down like I did something godly. And while I thought I was doing pretty well, we actually only barely got silver. But once again, we talked about it. Silver is the only medal you actually need. Everything else is just, you get a little bit more XP, I think, even. But no, you don't. You get nothing. No one cares. I feel like I'm at the end of Willy Wonka. You get nothing. This one, however, for running back, because it's considered so easy, this one you actually do need to get to gold, to get that skill point upgrade. So no botting it around this time. And we've got the stupid I'm new at the game stuff on. Love it. Well, I will say, pretty true. Also, is there more time than before? Do they actually, adjust this? They're like, wait a minute, you have to be pretty much perfect on these if you don't. Because that's the way it used to be. You literally had to not... I think you could get tackled one time, but if you lost them... obviously, if you lose the multiplier, you didn't get it. But if you got tackled one time, it was a G. But now it seems like they actually changed it, I think. Either way, likely going to be getting a gold here. Ramondre is going to go to Superstar Dev from the training. We're going to be loving life. And yeah, we have a whole 30 seconds left, which once again, kind of proves that you needed to be damn near perfect before to do it. But now, you know what? I'm kind of curious just to see. And Ramondre is not that fast. I'm curious to see what the highest points we can get is. Still probably need to do some gauntlet as well. And yeah, that's definitely the highest I've ever seen for this drill. 135,942 points. Free skill point upgrade, a little bit of XP, and a dev up? Question mark? No dev up. And we're going to be doing the wide receiver battle with Mr. Douglas because he's a bit more of an athletic guy, and I feel like this drill is really where you want to be good at getting open, quick at getting open and whatnot. Whereas the other one's red zone, you do need a little bit of bodying up ability, if you will. And without fail, first try, actually, gold medal. And I gotta say, so far, Polk has done a really good job in the red zone drill. We're one away. Gonna play it safe just to get it. Right by and just get that gold. But yeah, he's done a pretty good job of getting open. As you can see here, I mean, that's just him burning. Even had to, like, kind of jump ball one in the corner because the ball was a little overthrown. But another gold, back-to-back. Wide receiver drills have always been some of my favorite. We are now on to Pocket Protector, which probably should have went with someone a little faster than on Wenu, but I think he'll be fine, of course. With this one, you basically play the reverse of the other one, and you have to... Oh, there's a multiplier here. Okay, we running. Oh, wow, we running. Damn, on Wenu, get to the running. Oh, I need that stamina bad. Oh, God. But yeah, you basically play the blocker version of this, and I mean, sure, that gold over there, that multiplier would be nice, but I can't really... Okay, the balls are coming. That's disgusting. We got on when he was running. So they did change this one up a little bit from college football. I don't think I'm going to be able to do... Oh, my God. No! I'm terrible. I want to try that again. That is fun, though. I wish on when he was faster, but fun. Now, I was kind of playing nonchalantly. I was like, oh, I just got to protect him from the balls. That's basically it. I didn't realize the timer was going up, by the way. That's how much pressure I had. Like, you don't have time to run. Come on, Onwenu. Get on that horse, buddy. You also have to time it. Like, if this ball comes from the left, that's when we're going to go for those. Like, they're just spamming it straight up now. Once that ball goes to the left, it's juicer time. Boom. Free money. Free real estate. Get to that stamina, baby. Okay, that was big. We needed that multiplier bad. That multiplier looks juiced, too. We need that to be at the top while we're running there. I mean, we'll take what we got. I mean, the score we got now is fine. You know, we're looking okay. They're starting to juice these out a little bit faster than I wanted them to, though. Let's relax a little bit. The multiplier's over here. We got to go for it since we're already here. I don't like this. I don't like the time. It's easy to miss these balls. Come on. We're at a gold. Okay. I missed. Run! Oh, I nearly killed him. Gold medal, though. I actually almost just ended the season. But I went in with a skill point upgrade and 2,500 XP. Now, this drill, you're actually probably supposed to use a proper pass rusher, but another kind of tip that you can do is that because this automatically gives you a skill point no matter what, if you complete it, you want to go with the guys that are the highest overall, or potentially the oldest as well, because then you can get, you know, that free XP upgrade, if you will. Get off of me. We're really struggling here. And obviously, as an 84 overall 27-year-old, upgrades are not easy to get. So one full free upgrade, I think, is just so valuable. I almost went with Uche. We could still do that on the next one, in fairness. But I think the value of someone that's a little bit older, a little bit of a higher overall, getting an upgrade point is just too good to pass. And, of course, you know, Jelani's doing his job. And I just had to say something. Oh, the footwork. Wow, that thing just exploded, by the way. I mean, if we do what we did, which wasn't pretty... Okay, that was a lot of stamina wasted for nothing. Bull rush. Get off of me. Oh, nice push. Okay, I don't know what's happening to him. Move you over. We're looking pretty good. This is our speed run time. That actually, so far, has been kind of the best we've done. Get out of my way, buddy. Just like that, all the yapping, and we get a gold. And now we move on to the most frustrating thing in the history of Madden sports, which, of course, is the chase and tackle. Now, I wonder if they've updated this at all, but before, if you go for a high tackle, oh, it actually worked there, you would just get completely stiff-armed or elusived out of the way almost every time. So far, so good, though, against a really elusive back. Let's be real. Ramondre is not an easy, maybe not fully elusive, but he's not an easy guy to bring down. But this has been kind of overhauled, it seems, and we're actually winning one-on-one conservative tackles. Let them cook. Let them... Okay, that's usually what happened. Marte. Oh, wow, he's too slow. I'm going to lose it all. I'm going to lose my damn mind, actually. As long as we get to silver, I think. Before, you used to have the hit stick, and, well, here we go. Sadness is now returning. And can I clutch this? Can I... Whoa, where am I going? Oh, if I would have hit that tackle, a hit stick, I might have won us a gold. Oh, we definitely would have won the gold. It's fine. It's fine. Unless we don't get a skill point for this and I just misread it, I'm going to be pretty sad. As long as you get that skill point, I'm chilling. Now we're on DB battle. I'm not the most religious, but I need a Christian. That was... I don't know why I was waiting to use that one. And we're not going to get him anyways. I suck. I am sick. Not only did I cover him for 4.5 hours, but I was on that. Wow, it feels really tough open field. Like, we just feel like we have no movement. Once again, though, if I get to silver, I'll be fine. Like, I'm getting burned. And I knocked it out. Nice. Clutch. Like, I'm just getting straight up burned out here. Nice interception, though. We just need one more, and I think we're good. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. Zig? It's not a zig. It's an out, though. We're on that. We're on that. And just like that, gold. Wow. I am shocked that we turned this one around. I'm going to press him into his shoes. Okay, I'm not going to press anyone in any shoes. But we will pick the ball off and clutch up for the gold. And believe it or not, I'm going to jinx it. But the first 3 plays, I actually picked him off. We're on this. I told you I was going to... Oh, it was incomplete. I was about to say, did I pick that? I did still kind of jinx it. Pretty good coverage, actually. And that'll be a pick again. 4-5. We're cooking. I have not cooked this much in a training camp ever. We're going to go 17-0. It's just going to happen. We're 17-0. I'm joking, by the way. We're maybe even going to win 3 games. But still, having a hell of a... I guess the training camp is against our own people, in fairness. So it's like, are we good or are we bad, you know? Wow, I just cheated. Strip. Wow, we died. But we also got a gold, so suck those lemons, baby. The boy Chad Rylands here. But you know what? Joey Sly, who I don't even know if he's still 99 kick power or not, could use that skill point to get him back to 99 kick power if not. Also, I completely forgot we're on the new mode. Oh my god. Okay, so that went differently. Kind of. Wait, this is... Yeah, I need to just go back to old Madden mode. Oh, God. The amount of field goals I'm missing this year is going to be fantastic. I went more to the left because it felt like it wasn't following that. As long as you get to a silver, though, you get your points. That's all that really matters. It is definitely tougher, which I like, but for these drills specifically, you know, maybe it'd be nice to not have that. We missed the accuracy by a lot there, too. I mean, I'm already selling at, like, you know, a pretty high level. That's a great kick, though. I'll be back with you guys if I actually ever kick a good ball, which probably means we're just going to be on to the next drill before you see anything from me. I missed it by one more kick. You've got to be effing kidding me. Yay, silver! It's the best we were going to do. Now I'm on to the punter one, which, I mean, we might not even get bronze. I used to feel pretty confident in my kicking ability, and now it's gone. The confidence is out of here. Wait, this is what the punter bar looks like? It's so tiny. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Is that how it's supposed to be? And am I really that old? I'm not even kidding you. I might actually not be able to pull this off. Like, I might not actually genuinely get even bronze. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm so bad. Is there a setting to, like, keep it the new way on field goals, but... on punts, it's the old way? Because, yeah, I'm going to need that setting yesterday, honestly. I mean, we're going to get this bronze. Wow, it didn't even make it in. That is crazy. That's a great punt, though. That'll single-handedly get us bronze. I'm chilling. Honestly, I'm going to shank this thing. Because if this goes into the end zone, I get out of bronze, and I don't want that. Boom. The safest punt of all time. That's how you play as a team right there, baby. That will also finish training camp. Also, accidentally, whoopsies, oops, had auto progression on, which thankfully I noticed right away. So some of the upgrades, they automatically happen, but here they are anyways. 2 to carrying, 2 to ball carrier vision, 1 awareness to Stevenson. Why I insisted on saying it like that, I don't know. Progression for quarterback. Not a bad upgrade, actually. 3 to play action, 1 to break sack, 1 to awareness, 1 to mid, 1 to short, 1 on the run, and 1 under pressure for Mr. Drake Maye. Jalen Polk, a billion upgrades for him as well. Oh my. Why is his upgrade so good? 1 to catch in traffic, 1 to deep route, 1 to juke move, 3 to mid route, 2 to release, 4 to spec catch, 2 to awareness, 2 to catch, 1 to jumping. Sure, why not? And then Javon Baker was not one of the guys we actually used. Sorry, Javon. I don't know why I brought your name up. And then Demario Douglas. Wait, what is happening here? Upgrades are kind of going off. They're kind of going crazy. 4 to release, 3 to medium route, 1 to catch, 3 to catch in traffic, 2 to awareness, 1 to juke move, 1 to spec. Oh, I didn't really think about it. Maybe they had multiple upgrade points from just getting XP from practice and whatnot. Because he should have more than 400 XP, right? That might have been 2 upgrade points. I'm not even sure. We'll have to find out. Paying it even 2 upgrade points would be a lot. We'll have to pay attention to it down the line. On Wenu, I don't think he went up too much. He went from 83 to 84, right? Still a really nice upgrade, though. We'll take that. 2 to pass block power, 3 to run block power, 1 to awareness, 1 to run block, which is great. Then we move on to the defensive side of the ball, where we had Marte Mapu get an upgrade. 11 upgrade points for him. 4 to zone, 1 to tackle, 2 to play rec, 2 to man, 1 to awareness, 1 to strength. What is happening here? Like, I accidentally auto-upgraded and we're getting, like, juicer. Is it because they're young, maybe? Because this is more of an upgrade I'm used to. Did they change it where you get upgrade points based on, like, you get upgrades from your upgrade points based on, like, being really low overall and young? Because Christian Gonzalez's upgrade is normal. Jonathan Jones, obviously, his was his normal. You know, he's 86 overall. I will say it's a great upgrade. I would have probably done the same anyways, but it really does kind of suck that we used his upgrade point automatically because he's not going to get many of those. There might have been someone else that I forgot to add here, but fair enough. That was the upgrading of our players. It is now time to enter preseason game 1. And here we go, the very first glimpse of New England Patriot football. Drake Maye versus Bryce Young. Bryce Young with a little bit more to prove than Drake Maye so far, but also just 2 young quarterbacks under quite a bit of pressure. And on top of it, we're starting out the preseason era in a rainy one. Oh, I completely forgot about the new kickoff rules. Oh, God, this is going to be a disaster. Can I, like, break the rules? Because, like, surely, I mean, like, everyone's a human, so what's the rules? It's got to be, like, kickoff, interference. I don't know what they would call it, to be honest. But Bryce Young obviously did not have the greatest of 2023 season. He didn't have a whole lot of talent around him either, to be fair, and an offensive line that seemed like it wanted to kill him. But obviously, entering year 2 with a little bit more talent around him, they're hoping that this is maybe the year that they don't feel so bad about passing on C.J. Stroud. That's really where I stand on this. That's what I would say if I was them. As we are going to be taking on the running back, and we brought the mid blitz, and Bryce Young is going to be already feeling it. My man's helmet is too big for him, by the way. He is sunk in that thing. But hey, that was a really good start. I don't know where the hell Keon White is. Oh, there is Keon White. Where the hell is the other one then? As they're going to run the ball, and Jonathan Brooks is going to be getting next to nothing. Once again, looking at the numbers statistically, especially with a bad offense, this defense could have done worse. It definitely could have been a worse defense. Oh, we're crapped. We're stuck. Oh, I thought Duggar was going to get there, but of course, bad zone coverage. He's breaking a tackle. He's all the way down a 37-yard line. Looked like Terrace Marshall, and it is. But yeah, definitely could have been a worse defense, and no one would have blamed them. The 37-yard line, Bryce Young and company. They kept the drive alive despite it looking like it might have been over. And we're not going to be on that. Oh, it's a screen pass. I was sleeping. Brooks breaks a tackle, gains 6. Little motion from the receiver. It's going to actually have Bentley going against Adam Thielen one-on-one. We left the running back open, but it doesn't matter as they get what almost felt like a push-off to the wide receiver to the 19-yard line. Oh, we got him out wide. We're going to have to get there. Oh, we got caught off guard, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know who was covering what, and Tommy Tremble with the quick... No, it's not even Tommy Tremble. It's Ian Thomas with the quick read, and we were just sleeping. Easy touchdown, although inside was open anyways. And now it's our turn to receive the ball on the new kickoff rules. Of course, we have the... what is it called? Oh, nice return, actually. There we go, to the 30. We have the quarter length on 5 minutes, just for the preseason, because, you know, there's a lot of games involved in there. We'll do 5-minute quarters here. Probably 8 to 10 for normal games. We'll see what works the best for us. But, of course, Drake Maye, quarterback 1. Let's try not to get him killed. Especially with the rain, we could maybe argue we shouldn't even have him out here, but you know what? What's done is done, baby. And that's going to be a nice throw, and we get about 4 yards. They've already have an injury. Thankfully, it's not Drake Maye. I thought it was his shoulder, his throwing shoulder. Chase on. He's not going to the locker room. He's leaving. He's out of here. Is that not back into the stadium, by the way? It looks like it. I'll learn more about this stadium, I promise. Maybe. Ramondre Stevenson doesn't really look covered, although he is. Oh, I did not see that tight end. It's a good throw, though, and Hunter Henry's moving to the 41-yard line. Beautiful play. And I would have loved to run to the left, but we're actually going to throw this ball again. They've got a lot of players on the line. I'm going to throw that a little early. It's a pretty good play. I'm still got all this crap on my screen. KJ Osborne's going to get a bunch of yards at the 17, though. Our team is basically called the Slot Merchants. Inside handoff to Mr. Antonio Gibson. Finally going to run the ball. We're actually going to find some room, and Gibson looks huge. I know he's kind of a taller running back, I'm pretty sure, but he looks massive. Still no Ramondre in sight. We're going to throw the ball here. Kind of want to try a jump ball with Polk. And we got caught looking too hard at one receiver. It'll be a throwaway. Once again, still no Ramondre. I don't know what that guy's doing. Is he blitzing? And Gibson's going to walk in free. Hurdle into the end zone to tie up the game. Not a bad answer back drive from our Patriots. Tie this thing all up at 7-all. And Bentley's going to have a free rush. Now he's going to give a free rush. And that's going to be a huge sack by Keon White from the 23-yard line. Little pump fake action. Pre-snap. Fake snap action. Little motion. They know it's zone. And we got a free rush in there by Marte. End of the first quarter. Looking really strong defensively on that second drive. And speaking of second drive, we are seeing a bunch of backups already in. And they're going to kind of trick us pre-snap. Taki gets back, and instead of taking the receiver in the backfield who looked really open, Andy Dalton, I believe, is going to throw that one away and force the punt. And it's weird to say it like he forced the punt, but he kind of did, right? Johnny Hecker, a very, very good punter, is going to be kicking this one deep to Jalen Reagor, who gets no help and will lose a few. Now, a very solid league backup in Jacoby Brissett is going to come out here to start out this drive. Oh, we're going to see a pretty damn open Javon Baker. The ball's a little out in front of him, but I liked it. First down. Looking back at the run game, got a zig action for Mr. Baker, and we were about to throw it to him. We ran out of time. It was a long developing play, and we kind of dropped back a little bit too far. So one problem with taking a sack is it really, really hurts the drive. Like really badly. See if we can get a streak. I'm going to have to take the tight end, who actually does open up nicely last second. And Bell, who has a little bit of athleticism, falls forward for 16. Now that gives you all the options in the world here on 3rd and inches. Probably going to be a run to Hasty, who's going to cut that back in last second. Tried to juke it back out. Couldn't. Gets to the 30. And this is on all Madden. Of course, I play every Madden franchise on all Madden, even if I were the worst player of all time. Pause. Please don't say anything. I always will. I just have this stupid prompt on for some reason. Nice move. Spins out of it. Breaks a tackle. Fumbles the ball. Our guy misses, and we recover. One hell of a transaction to gain 4. Our running back broke a bunch of tackles. Traded it in for a fumble. I don't know. That's a late throw. It's a dot by Jacoby, though. Got a little bit of history with Jacoby Brissett, I'll tell you. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. This has been a nice drive. Gotta say. They got a bunch of players coming up to the line of scrimmage. If this is a blitz, we have to get rid of it quick. Can't get to the tight end, who would have scored. Maybe we should audible with something short over the middle so we had options, because, you know, Hasty, he was picked up pretty quickly. They're going to come with another blitz. We actually did have a lot of players, but I'm going to get Jacoby running, and he's going to get the first down. We had a couple of players that I felt like the throws would have been a little bit too tough, and we'll get the first down anyways. We actually did have a lot of players open there, which is kind of crazy. And Baker, back of the end zone, can hold on. Yes, it was overthrown, but the ball is there. You need to catch that. There's no doubt in my mind that needs to be caught. And also, did they kind of get rid of the zigs from, like, I'm not seeing them from the audibles or the hot routes? Oh, we're in trouble. Nice hold. And Jacoby's running, gets the touchdown. I'm going to be honest with you. I think our right tackle made a veteran-type play and held him. I think the edge rusher got held. I would love to see this back. Are we going to? Jacoby showing off the most legs of anybody. I really want to see this back. No, he didn't get held. He actually just got beat. So he spins off of it. Our guy's like got him, and he just pushes him. He actually almost helps him. And I was going to go and play the moments, but there never was a moment. They never reached 3rd down, and they end up getting a touchdown on that drive. I'm going to play the moments, I think. 3rd and 3 is going to be another one of those moment-type plays. Got this quote-unquote zig from Osborne. Let's see what we got to this right side of the field. And we're going to be predetermining that. And wow, Jalen Reagor got deleted. That was a pretty decent throw, and he just couldn't hold on. The hit from the safety was pretty well timed as well. Jacoby Brissett still in, despite it now being the third quarter. We have 4 quarterbacks on this roster. You would think maybe we would have got another chance. I went, oh, there's nobody there blocking. But Gibson breaks the tackle. We literally only got blocked by our own lineman, and it would be forced to punt. I wouldn't call this much of a moment, but it's 3rd and 1. There is still a chance to get off the field. Not a good one, but a chance nonetheless. Got the wide receiver in motion, kind of showing man coverage. And we did not get burned. That was Hawkins, the safety, who gets destroyed. Down to the 21-yard line, 1st down, Panthers. Unfortunately, they would not reach 3rd down yet again. However, on the other side, we are now facing a 3rd and 7 right before the 4th quarter. We're going to hike this thing. We're going to go inside to the tight end quickly as Bell, showing off a lot of athleticism so far in his limited time playing, gets the 1st down. Of course, we are seeing Bryce Young get sacked again as the kind of highlight play of the game, which I sort of get it because, you know, it was actually when starters were out there, but Trevin Wallace also bringing down Jacoby Brissett on the blitz. And entering the 4th quarter, and actually a pretty damn good preseason game, down by 7. We are now, once again, sitting on 3rd and 6. Probably not our best play. Let's get a slant in there for Baker, see if he can win his route. And I think that's going to be our guy, and the throw is perfect. Baker slips in for the touchdown. Baker's been pretty impressive. He's been winning almost every single slant, even if we don't throw it to him. And this time he wins more than the slant. He wins a touchdown for the team. Slips off a tackle for good measure and scores. And on 3rd and 10, the team has a chance to get off the field. Gotta say, though, I don't really feel great about our chances because for the most part, this team is really not that great with their starters, let alone the backups. Then again, we are playing the Carolina Panthers, and that's going to be an open running back. We step up nicely. It's going to be a coverage sack, but he throws it away, leading to a chance for us to maybe pull out the victory. Looking for a chance at the end zone, and last second on 3rd and 13, the DB gets his hand up on what could have been a game winner potentially for a nice swat, forcing the punt. And an interception, Shaun Wade gives us another chance. 3rd and 1, I think they can handle it. They do. 3rd and 10, no. That is definitely a moment. Moment of silence for this drive. This drive could be dead. Baker in that slant again. He's deadly. I had the tight end in behind the defense, and we just ran out of time. Really good blocking, I can't lie. We just kind of took too long to get that ball out. From the 36-yard line, though, looking at a 53-yard field goal. This is a moment. It's not a moment I want to be a part of, but it's a moment, and we're going to kick this thing. Oh, God. All right. Are we about to sell? I sold. It's actually not terrible, but unfortunately, it is still no good. And on 3rd and 7, the only chance this team really has to maybe win this game, it's going to be getting a stop here. 1st down puts him in pretty good chance for a field goal. Stuck on the cornerback. That's all right. Over the middle. Picked by Shaun Wade again. Tried to do too much. It actually worked out. And of course, it shows. You know, I actually kind of like that, though. Like, I like when it shows what I've done, so then you guys can call me out when I, like, lie because I say something happened from EA's point of view, but it was actually my fault. I actually kind of like that. It's like a holds me accountable visual feedback. And now on 3rd and 10, what was supposed to be moments to not make it too long of a gameplay is featuring us yet again in the game. Osborne on the wheel. Gotta go to the tight end. He is wide open. Bell has been impressive. Slips off the tackle to the 50-yard line. Also, I don't know if that's a rule they've changed, but it should be something they do change. Is there still overtime in preseason? Like, realistically, they should actually just make it a preseason rule where you can't go to overtime. But regardless if it's a rule or not, it doesn't matter to us because we end up winning the game 28-21 over the Carolina Panthers. We are the better bad team. But I got to say, it was actually pretty smooth sailings across the board. Bryce Young, he was decent for them. Drake Maye had a couple of decent plays. Brissett, completion percentage was a little lacking, but didn't throw many, balls that were errors. Just, not super open and getting hit while we're throwing. Run game was definitely not as good. Didn't even get to see Ramondre in there. Receivers, Baker was great. Bell was great. Really good game, though, for the offense. Can't lie. Osborne had a couple of plays. Polk had one catch, unfortunately. Defensively, any sack totals? One for Wallace, one for Keon White. 2 picks, though, for Shaun Wade. Let him cook. Already with a couple more upgrades. Keon White is on the list. I mean, kind of deserves it after having a sack in the preseason. 1 upgrade point. And, yeah, I mean, you can see this is a really good upgrade. I don't know if I have something on. I haven't changed the XP sliders because, you know, I would prefer our franchises to be too slow to develop, and then we can adjust it, rather than our guys to be too good too early, because you can't really counter that, right? You can have slow development, but you can't really have a counter to fast development. It's like, oh, it's too late. They're goated. Mr. Andrews, I mean, his biggest issue right now, I suppose, is kind of just pass blocking in general, so I probably should have went pass protector, but agile style, also great upgrade anyway, so who cares? But yeah, very ironic that all of a sudden I do an actual franchise and I get no news prompts or storylines. There we go! Some damn prompts. Also see Stephon Gilmore is a Texan. David Bakhtiari is a Bear. All right. Our offensive coordinator is asking if we're ready for the press conference. Does it look like it? I assume they're going to ask me about position battles. They might. Be careful what you commit to. If they do, be careful what you commit. I'm the damn coach. I'll say whatever the hell I want. Joe Milton's QB1. I said it. I don't care. All right, let's take a look at this question. What do we got? You should be having a left end position battle, according to most experts. Kind of. Oh, well, obviously, Uche is going to be the guy. There will not be a battle. Most sacks, most tackles. I guess most tackles? It's kind of stupid, though. What did I do? Oh, what'd I do? What did I do? No more questions. Yeah, no, that was it. One question was enough. I don't even know what the hell happened there. I try to skip it because I just want to get to the answers, you know? Just give me the prompt that says, how likely are you to have Mountain Dew today? That's all I want to know. The answer is unlikely. Now that we're in the middle of camp, we've got some roster questions for you. Oh, God. Let's go. Give it to me, baby. Good question about outside linebacker Jelani Tavai. Contract question? What do you have him working on in training camp? Ooh, I like this question because this might be a ratings boost, no? We have him working on zone coverage because he can't cover for crap. See? Wink, wink. Free upgrade, hopefully. Great, the fans will be excited to hear that. That's what I'm hoping that does. Free XP. Yes! Thank you, reporter. That reporter's goated. Give me free XP, baby. Time to do some weekly strategy and then head on to a much more difficult preseason opponent in the Philadelphia Eagles. We have an upgrade point for the big fella, Christian Barmore. He's already pretty damn good at finesse, but let's get him even better. He's going to lose that scheme fit, unfortunately, but... Oh, wow. But indeed, that is an upgrade and a half. Man, these upgrades are kind of insane. 3 to block shed, 2 to finesse. He's now 84 finesse move, 80 block shed. Yeah, he is definitely going to be something for us. I really hope we can get a dev up for him because then he really, really will be something for us. But let's hop into this game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's maybe get a little bit of revenge. Really great revenge against the Super Bowl winner for preseason. There you go. Jalen Hurts. Drake Maye. Really wonder how many times I'm going to accidentally call Drake Maye Mac Jones. I really wonder. But you can see the Eagles. Sort of new look Eagles. You got Saquon Barkley there now. Wonder how many snaps he'll play in this game, if any. Obviously, even though it's now week 2 in preseason, you want to keep that team healthy as possible. And, we're still trying to figure out who is going to be the starters across the board. I feel like the Eagles probably have a good idea who their guys are going to be. But for us, I mean, we could definitely see the youngster, wide receivers be 1, 2, and 3. And if that's the case, they're going to have to show something here. And let's start this thing out by kicking. And boom. Easy kick. Perfect kick. I don't even know why he's returning this. And he gets it to the 26-yard line. I guess it's almost guaranteed to get to the damn 25-plus these days, it seems. Jalen Hurts, obviously a really damn good quarterback. Very high overall, and he's actually going to be playing preseason snaps, which I'm a little surprised by here. Look at how fast he is, 89 speed. We're going to play a full drive on both sides of the ball, and then, after that, probably do moments. Stuck on the running back, outside route there for Devontae Smith. Recently paid wide receiver. Got 5 wide. Probably not set up well for this. Another quick out to the other Superstar Plus wide receiver on their team, A.J. Brown, for the first time. I mean, you went to the 2 superstars. Now maybe it's time to go to Saquon. And it will be. And we can't get him. Oh, huge hit, though, by Kyle Duggar. It's going to be a loss of 2. Gravitating towards Jawan Bentley again. Oops, switched off. Oh, that could be picked. It's not going to be. You're just over the head of Jonathan Jones, I believe it was. And Devontae Smith's going to get a first down. And Jalen Hurts already in the zone on this drive. Get up there, Jones. It's going to be another first down. Got a few tight ends in here now. See if they want to run this ball. Kind of feel like it is. Creeping. Nope, we're going to drop out of there. And, oh, wow, nice throw on the run. And, wow, look at the tight end go. First down again. Very close to actually getting the sack there. Couldn't quite do it, though. It's going to be 2 minutes in the first quarter, and there they go again. 8 yards gained to the outside. A.J. Brown, they're killing us by a lot of short throws. Death by 1,000 cuts so far. John Wade, who had 2 picks in his first preseason game going against Devontae Smith. That's a pretty tough task. Quick throw to tight end, and man, Jalen Hurts is not missing. He's finding the open man instantly. Goddard kind of looking injured there, but then got right back up. He'll probably be fine. Oh, we're not on the running back. Oh, it doesn't even matter anyways. Gonzalez gets burned by A.J. Brown, and man, that was just way too easy. And here goes Bolden, the speedy cornerback on the return. Actually gets a decent little return. Didn't even look that fast, but got to the 32, so he must have been moving. Now it's our turn to try and bounce back from their initial scoring drive. Drake Maye, not a bad preseason game 1. I was going to try to run the ball, but that doesn't look super great. And again, they're playing really outside here. We'll see what we can do. Going to be to the running back quickly. Bad throw, kind of. As we get maybe 3-4 yards. They're going to show the draft class. They're going to show me anything? I think they're supposed to show the draft class there, and they just didn't. It was like, they're like, let's look at that draft class. Oh, it's not that good. It's like, okay. And Osborne, going to gain about 5 safely. Doesn't get hit. Do we really trust beating that D-line? Screw it. Stevenson's got power. And he will get it barely. Antonio Gibson is now in on the play. That's going to be a tough throw. What a dot! But, of course, dropped by Osborne. Oh, that's a terrible drop. I'm just saying, I don't think any of the youngsters dropped that. That's all I'm saying. There we go. Douglas can't quite get upfield, but gets a good chunk of yards. 3rd and 1. To the second quarter, Eagles had a really good drive 1, but we're doing all right for ourselves on our first drive, too. Instead of going for that 1-yard run, this time we're actually going to throw the ball and see if we can catch him off guard. Not really, but Bourne does a really good job. Gets us to the 35-yard line. That run defense looks scary, which is why I'm not really going to it too much. There goes Polk to the outside. Gains 5. This look I can take. I think this looks fine. Well, we got some pretty good blocking as Gibson's going to run it to the 17-yard line. I don't like the, like I said, I don't like the thing that shows, hey, you want to learn how to juke? But I like when it shows what I've done. Because, like, I want you guys to see, like, hey, this guy trucked when he was supposed to spin move or cut move. What an idiot. I want to say that I think that's kind of cool. But as far as, like, telling me how to do stuff while I'm running, I don't like that. 2nd and 7. Looks like they're coming with it. They will be. Oh, nice route by Osborne, who will score. That was beautiful. He burned them. And wow, there is no moments for us on defense. It was a 4-play drive. That is insane. And now 3rd and 10. Here we go. Deep in for Bourne. You know what? They're kind of leaving Osborne open, who drops the ball again. That needs to be caught. Sure, I was a little late because I thought somebody was going to step up, but that needs to be caught. But finally, we actually forced them to a 3rd down situation. It's 3rd and 6. Jalen Hurts still in the zone, of course. And we step up maybe a little too hard. We got too much to cover. We do a damn good job. That is an unbelievable play made by us. We covered like 3 routes and stopped the scramble that would have been enough for a first down, maybe touchdown. Shaun Wade's pretty cool. That's all I can say. Bourne. It's a tough one. Nice catch. Oh, Bourne's cutting upfield. Look at him go. Kendrick Bourne in for the touchdown. No, he's 1 yard short. What a play on the curl route. Deceptively fast. Kendrick Bourne. What a play. Cornerback got cut off guard. Is that not a touchdown? I'm so confused. When did he step out? Damn, eyes like a hawk. Barely was short. That was insane. I really want to force this to Bourne because he deserves it. I don't know if we can, though. And we were about to force that back to him, see if he could catch it. It's a good try by May, though. Gibson's going to be the guy. Maybe not. That's tough. Overthrown. We kind of panicked it. Ramondre Stevenson's in. You know there's going to be handoff time. They're not even ready for it, it seems. And boom. Touchdown. Patriots. And look at them with like no time left. They drive all the way down, but don't get the field goal. And Dallas Goedert's injured again. 3rd and 1, you could call that a moment, but I don't really think so. 3rd and 10, though, that's for sure a moment. Of course, Jacoby Brissett is now in. Some of the backup wide receivers are in as well. Bell, becoming one of our favorite preseason targets, already making a big play. 3rd and 10 conversion. 3rd down again. Could be looking to the running back. Tight end's open again, but the coverage was actually pretty good. The recovery on that route was really impressive, and we're going to have to kick a field goal or punt. And the game is tied up with a field goal. Of course, the backups for them are now in as well. 17 all. We just don't even zone Chuck at all. Huge hit, though. Taki, but it's going to be a 1st down. Another 3rd down. 3rd and 5 at the 22-yard line. You're pretty much guaranteed points at this point, but you got to stop here, and those points should wholly be a field goal. Man, it really does feel like change of direction and all that stuff is really slow, while the receivers on offense, they're moving. Of course, Albert Okwuegbunam is very fast, but still, just feels like you're stuck in the mud versus them. We tried to get it, couldn't, and I mean, look at the safety on our team. Stuck in the mud. And here we are with quarterback Joe Milton. Let's see if this young man's got anything going for himself. Got that throw power, of course. You can see Osborne's going to cut that all the way down the sideline on the drag route. All the throw power in the world for Mr. Joe Milton. Accuracy could be a problem, though. Go to the tight end. I thought that guy was going to cover that deep in a little bit more because he stepped really hard. But 8 yards is 8 yards. End of the quarter. Looking okay to potentially tie this thing up. I know I'm supposed to be doing moments, but, you know, it's Joe Milton, baby. And we took way too long to throw that ball. We had a couple of quick looks and just didn't throw the ball early. Got a deep cross from Osborne. Let's see what we got. See if anyone wants to get open. I have to throw the tight end. Really good throw, though, and Bell's going to get the 1st down. Not bad. Pretty impressed with the passing across the board on this team. Like, not one specific guy, just in general. I have to throw that away. Joe Milton's done well. Brissett's obviously done well. It's a really good throw, too. It's really hard to catch because, you know, Sidney Brown's all over that. But still, it's a dot of a throw. The timing is a little early probably, but it's all right there. It's another really good throw. Joe Milton. I just goated? I might just be goated. And that's a really good timing throw again. Thornton to the 4. What can I say? It's my game, all right? That's a pretty tough one. And drop by Baker. Damn, I need you to catch that. Hasty on the inside handoff. We're not going to get any blocks. We're going to actually lose a yard or two. I just needed a few more than that to actually get him running more to the flat. Open. Hasty. Great adjustment. Touchdown. We're back to tied. It's 3rd and 13. Opportunity knocks. This is a little risky coming with this blitz, but if we get there, I mean, they're not going to have the blockers for this. Cornerback's too late. Pretty good coverage, and even though I actually played it really safe, he still breaks the tackle. Tackle breaking galore. Kind of gain well, it looks like, for the 1st down. That might even be the game, to be honest. 3rd and 3. We don't get the stop. 3rd and 5. This has got to be the stop. Even then, the clock, if it's running, it is. It's not looking great. Can't believe we just didn't tackle him. We were right on him while he was still trying to catch it. It should have been really hard for him to break a tackle. And we do enough to force a chance. And they're kind of leaving that pretty open on that outside. No, it's going to be a tough one. Pretty predetermined. It's a great catch. It's going to be inches, though. But he did technically go out of bounds, so at least that's something. It's going to be a tough one. Baker, great play. Keeps us alive. Yeah, I really don't want to see what the kicker's up to because we're not going to get there in time if we're too busy watching kickers warm up. Great throw. That's going to set us up big time. We can go to overtime in preseason. Are we that petty? That's the question. Oh, no. Okay, we can't risk cutting up field there because, yeah, if we get caught in bounds, that's a huge L. Got a deep crosser to Baker. Could set up something outside to Osborne. About to force it there and just ran out of time. Got that motion play. This is a nice play, especially to Thornton. Usually you can get something going there. Got to get 10 at least, I'd say. And there he is, Thornton. Can we get out of bounds? Oh, did he get the feet down? See, I don't know if the clock's running. It's not. Wow, what a dive that was. That was insane. All right, we're going to try for the end zone. Oh, no. That's a fumble we lost. Oh, no. I didn't even see it. Was it actually a blitz? It must have been. Blankenship was there. He was the sacker. We'll say, though, it's preseason, so you don't really want to go to overtime. The running back just completely whiffs. I mean, this is... Like, why are we selling the run when you got a free rusher? Oh, man, we would have maybe actually had Baker there. Would have been tough, but still an unbelievable game. You know, lost because of a fumble. If this was a game where it wasn't preseason, you know, we probably play it safe and kick that field goal. But we don't want to go to overtime in preseason. Like, unless there's the dumbest reporter in the world, they wouldn't even ask a question like that. You know, it's preseason. You're not going to overtime in preseason. Like, that's just stupid. Neither team would do it. Like, they were just like, the Eagles side would be like, hey, you just want this touchdown because we're not going to overtime. Okay, I'm sorry. But let's look at the stats. Jalen Hurts missed one whole throw. Milton was amazing, though. Drake Maye wasn't bad either, but Milton was unbelievable. Kenny Pickett was amazing. Jacoby Brissett, we actually struggled with. Obviously, we didn't play a whole lot with him. It was more the moments for us specifically. Receivers, Goddard was unbelievable. Osborne had some plays. Thornton had some plays. Bell obviously had some plays. Bourne, though, that huge touchdown was, or should have been a touchdown, was amazing. Sacks, Nolan Smith, Blankenship. Obviously, Blankenship with the game winner there. Wise with a sack, and then kicking was clean. Moving on to the final week of preseason, going against the Washington Commanders. Is that a thing? I guess so. We got a storyline. Defensive coordinator. What do we got? Just ran into DJ Wise Jr. in the hallway, and it's pretty obvious that he showed up to camp out of shape. Were you pranking me? I wish. Do you want me to talk to him? You know what? Because he's an older player, I wanna see it. See if we can get something going. Make sure you know his personality type before talking to him. You can find it in his player card. Oh, does that actually, like, give you the biggest notifier? Okay, I'm going to talk to him, but I want to first learn what his personality type is. Dietrich Wise Jr. Motivation type. He is a bridge player. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Is this what they're talking about? Like, I know that he wants no income tax, and he wants a coach that doesn't suck, which we aren't very good at. I have no idea. I have no idea what they want me to learn from that. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're in the locker room, training camp. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on with you? He's like, what do you mean? I just got here. Okay, so he's actually admitting it. Be a leader, set an example. You're too unpredictable, and that hurts your preparation. I guess this one? You need to be more consistent. Let's see if he agrees. Okay. He's out of shape, and his block shedding, strength, and stamina ratings will drop for 5. Oh, God, I failed us. So what do they want from me there? Because I don't know how I was supposed to know any of the other stuff. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong area. I'm not even sure, but... We have the Commanders. Obviously, they're youngster quarterback. The Commanders. Those are our focus players. Going to keep it up. Ooh, a couple of upgrade points. Javon Baker, Hasty, and, of course, the big dog, Drake Maye himself. Playmaker for Baker. 3 to short, 1 to medium, 1 to deep, 2 to catch in traffic. I just feel like when you're a lower overall and you need a lot of everything, Playmaker's not a bad way to go. You get a lot of stuff with that. We're going to go with elusive back for Jeromepkr Hasty, who has 3 spin move and a change of direction upgrade. Fair enough. Also a little older than I thought he was going to be. And then Drake Maye, what does he even need? Deep accuracy? Kind of needs medium the most. So field general? I guess field general probably is the way to go. He ends up getting one to throw on the run, one to short, one to deep, one to awareness. The one upgrade I wanted, couldn't get it. Nice. And here we are for the final preseason game. Might be seeing Drake Maye more than ever. Of course, Joe Milton I want to see a little more of because maybe he steals the number 2 spot because, gotta say, he killed it while Jacoby, not so much. Defense has been definitely a little shaky. We've been giving up a lot of yards and a lot of catches, a lot of third down conversions. But offense has also done pretty damn good, a little bit better than I thought they would. I will say the one thing is this is preseason, so we're not really seeing full-strength squads. The regular season is where things could go really bad. And here's the kickoff. McMillan with a huge hit, not even going to get to the 25-yard line. Beautiful stuff. Rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels for the Washington Commanders. Really feels like they've just been missing a quarterback for so long. And honestly, they could have even been in a Super Bowl during the Tom Brady Buccaneer years if they had one. I mean, they gave that Buccaneers team that won the Super Bowl a real run for their money with Taylor Heineke. See what kind of is in store for this team. We'll get a glimpse of that here in this game against them. We'll say, though, the defense is definitely not in a spot that it used to be, but just talking about back then specifically. Tavai going against Eckler. Really good coverage considering how good of a receiver he is. And they're just going to take the shot here. It seems a little iffy, and really good job by the safety to knock that out. So I'll be honest with you, it looks like if Jabril didn't get a piece of that, he might have just mossed us. We're out there. We're not out there. Terry McLaurin first down. Still kind of deciding what quarter length we want to do, 8 or 10, because we're going to be doing 2 games per episode, I imagine. So 8 might be... maybe we try out 8 for the first episode of the regular season, and if it's too fast, then we just switch on to 10. But the big thing is I just don't want scores that are ridiculous, you know? Yeah, we end up giving up another first down. Does kind of suck that the analog stick can switch because, you know, I end up switching off the player there because I try to hit stick a running back that doesn't have the ball, you know? Marte, not going to be in there. We're going to try to get across. The run defense seems pretty damn good. Pass defense, another story. I will say, though, if we ever lose Barmore, it is G-F-N-G, baby. And we're not going to be there. Turn around. Picked! Kyle Duggar, not even known for the coverage. Perfectly manned up against a pretty good, I will say, probably regressed hard, slot Crowder. And Kyle Duggar, he went ham there. What an interception. Jaden Daniels kind of leaves this one hanging for anyone to get. And honestly, the receiver's got to do a better job playing DB there. But, yeah, that's not a good read. Pretty good route there. Look at Polk cooking for the first down. No one else really open, and he just burned him. Run play against inside stuff, huh? Yeah, the juke move was probably unnecessary, but we cut it back for 3. Little unnecessary, I'll be honest. Got stick. Let's see the route running. Wow, he kind of went too early. Almost picked off by a DT, by the way. Glad we didn't get that ball off. The middle linebacker jumped it. And is the... Yeah, I think the draft highlight overlay is broken. Oh, well. We kind of know what this team's drafted, obviously. Maybe in the future that'll hurt, but damn it, man. Couldn't even get the ball off on that screen. Jonathan Allen's a problem. Find yourself in a moment already on defense. 3rd and 8. First team we haven't given up a score to, though. Like on the first drive, I should say. Oh, no. We broke containment. Broke containment. Jaden Daniels with the 3rd down rush for the first down, which will also take us to the second quarter. 3rd and 1, pretty damn good chance that if we don't stop them here, they're probably going to end up scoring a touchdown just through sim. Come with the blitz. Stuck on the line is a really good block shed move, but it's not going to be enough. First down. And we did say it. Touchdown, Jamison Crowder. And after a big sack, a really good drive is looking like it's about to derail. They're trying to make up 17 yards. Inside the receiver. Perfect throw. Kendrick Bourne will get it. And we'll get a touchdown right back. And they're going to get a touchdown right back. And we're actually doing pretty well here. 3rd and 4, I should have come in there. Did they run the ball with no timeouts, or did we use up the timeout? I guess they're going to kick the field goal here. Not quite the answer back, but it will be more points, 10-14. 3rd and 7 to start the second half. Drake Maye and company still in. Predetermining that to Polk. It's a perfect throw, and Polk almost broke free to the 22-yard line. Almost got that touchdown. Beautiful play. The timing is immaculate. We've had some really good timing plays in this preseason so far. And a touchdown is had, 17-14. Winning the game so far. And a 3rd and goal from the 1. Opportunity for both sides. Knox. Oh, God. They're going for a pass here. Could be a QB draw. And it will be. And we couldn't get there with Duggar. Perfect blocking. Touchdown, Jaden Daniels and company. We get to come back out there with the starters again, mind you. 3rd and 4. Nobody's on Hunter. 1st down. 3rd and 5. Another opportunity. Knox for both sides. Predetermined. That's a really bad throw by us, but Polk will get it. And another touchdown's had. 24-21. Intercepted by who else but Shaun Wade. Problem is, we're kind of selling an opportunity here. Jacoby Brissett's now in. Baker to the end zone. Might be our look. They're protecting that end zone. It's going to be a force. It's going to be a flag. Probably a hold. It was, so it wouldn't even have mattered even if we had a look, but we didn't have one. They're sending us backwards more because they feel like they can force a mistake / knock us out of field goal range. And they can force that mistake. Freaking sacked. But it doesn't matter because Joey Sly hits it from 54. What a performance there. 3rd and 4. I'm going to let them play that one out. And another pick. Marcus Jones this time. Oh, wow. The Commanders' backup squad is not looking too hot. They're going to drive down this time for a touchdown, though. With 1 minute left, this could be just a wasting the clock moment. 3rd and 1 is technically a moment here because they get to stop. They do have a chance. 1st down wins you the game. Predetermined to the running back. They were sleeping. Nice spin move. Doesn't need to do all this, but will and wins the game. 2-1 finish for preseason. Not so bad. A lot of positives. Coverage was a little bit of an iffy one on defense, but there's a lot of positives, honestly. And that'll end it. Like I said, that'll end preseason 35-28. I think the pacing was pretty good for preseason at least. Once we actually get around to the regular season, that would be way too quick. So maybe we try 8-minute quarters, like I said, but make it where the minimum play clock is 25 seconds. I think that would make a lot of sense. We'll see, though. We'll see. We can adjust. Let's take a look at these player stats. Drake Maye was amazing. Daniels, not so much. Mariota, not so much. Jacoby Brissett. We didn't get to see Joe Milton or anyone else, but Jacoby was obviously vastly improved. Running game, I mean, there wasn't much to show. We didn't really run the ball too well, or at all. Polk was great in this one. Hunter Henry had some plays born. He's actually impressed me a little bit this offseason. Let's take a look at the sacks. I guess it's not even really offseason. It's kind of offseason, but Shaun Wade, 1 interception. Marcus Jones, interception. Kyle Duggar, interception. Jonathan Jones, interception. All the picks in the world. And then Joey Sly with that monster kick as an upgrade point. 98 kick power. I mean, we don't even need 99, but why not? Why not try for it? And still just only getting awareness upgrades. That is pain. That is really sucky. But anyways, we got to get that roster down to 53, which we will do. I'll show you the projected starting lineup, and that'll end it for episode 1 of our New England Patriots main channel franchise. And here it is, the starting lineup for week 1 of the regular season against the Cincinnati Bengals. Kendrick Bourne is your wide receiver 1, Polk at 2, Demario Douglas at 3, Baker at 4, and KJ Osborne at 5. KJ Osborne, I think, was pretty good, but the problem is he didn't really separate like he probably should have as a veteran over Baker, and because of that, we're going to give Baker, who we haven't really gotten to see a whole lot of in the pro realm, a chance to start. Stevenson, number 1, obviously. Gibson, 2. Hasty at number 3. Quarterbacks, Joe Milton steals the number 2 job, but that's not to really say much, because assuming Drake Maye doesn't get hurt, you're not going to see them anyways. Obviously, tight ends, Bell is going to be number 2. He was amazing. You could argue he's number 1 tight end in preseason. Offensive line, there really isn't many options. The only change that could have been made is right guard and left tackle, which I don't think enough was done to change those. Defensively, not much changing here either. Shaun Wade does move up all the way to number 4. All those interceptions can't be wrong. Marcus Jones is still corner 3, though. A perfect slot for us. Maybe a little short in fairness. Linebackers, as far as the options go, it would have been Taki stealing from Marte, but didn't happen. DTs, same kind of situation. T-Shirt Wise really regressed because of the wrongdoings that we did for him. DNs, once again, not a whole lot of options there either, so that's just the way it is. A lot of star devs on this team, but with the ages, a lot of these players, it kind of doesn't matter. So, this is a team that's going to need some work, and we'll see how many games we can win, because we actually had a pretty damn strong preseason showing. Regardless, though, for episode 1, if you guys enjoy this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Like I said, if we can get this to 750 likes by tomorrow, I will upload episode 2 tomorrow. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays Non-Madden Content. And that is basically it. Thanks for watching. I'll let you guys come back for next video. But until next video,